Hello everyone, it's me, the Last Roman, and welcome to a new campaign in Rome Total War Remastered where we are playing as Macedon. We're going to kick this one off by sending our spy up north to keep an eye on Thrace whilst our diplomat heads west to look out for a Roman landing. We don't need our ships, so we're going to get rid of those, and then we're going to take our armies from Corinth and Larissa and attack Athens. This will be a slow siege because the stone walls at Athens make it a really hard target to attack with the type of units we've got at the moment. Next we'll start looking to build up our economy. We're going to focus first on growth and public order, so we'll build temples in most of our cities. However, Thessalonica being a large city will enable us to train better troops, so we're going to build a tier 3 barracks to unlock phalanx pikemen. We're also going to send our army from Thessalonica to attack Apollonia, just in case the Romans don't show up. That's about everything we can do in turn 1, so here's where we end turn. As we finish building the temples in most of our provinces, we'll look to expand our economy further by building farms and a port in Corinth. We'll combine our forces at the Siege of Athens. As the Brutii haven't shown up, we'll take our army in the north and we'll attack Apollonia as well. As it's an unwalled city, we can attack it straight away. The assault should be pretty simple because we've got higher quality units and more of them too. We plan to assault on multiple fronts, but at the start of the battle we can see that one of the enemy militia hoplites is way out of position. We seek to take advantage of this by charging forward with our cavalry to attack the exposed peltasts in the town square. We send our 2 Macedonian cavalry with a light lancer and squeak past the enemy hoplites into the city, sending our general around the other side. We're then planning to pin down that one unit of militia hoplites with our own militia hoplites. Our cavalry engage with the peltasts and soon our general joins the fray. We try to use the general's bodyguard to limit the damage to our other troops, and soon the peltasts are dead and the militia hoplites are routing. A straightforward victory, a new province to our empire, and into an end turn, where we're approached by diplomats from Thrace and Dacia. We're able to secure trade agreements as well as securing some additional funds for our empire. With these treaties concluded, our new term begins. Although we now have siege weapons, we're still unable to assault Athens due to the strength of the walls around that city and the weakness of our troops. We've been recruiting additional light lancers at Thessalonica and will now do so at Larissa as well to strengthen our army at Apollonia. We'll continue to build our economy, building a temple at Byzora. Next we'll send our spy towards Byzantium to keep an eye on the Thracians over there. We've constructed walls at Apollonia, making it easier for us to defend, and we'll continue to build up the city as well. We send our diplomat further north to seek out trade opportunities before clicking end turn. During the end turn, we're approached by the Greek city's diplomat, and we're able to negotiate another trade agreement with them, as well as a one-time payment. At the start of our turn, we'll run through our normal tasks, sending our diplomat further north to look for more trade agreements, as well as building new buildings in our cities to spur on our economy. We're prioritising roads at Apollonia so we can both improve our trade and also let our armies move quickly through our lands. We send our spy further into Thracian territory before ending turn again. At the start of our turn, we'll move our reinforcements from Thessalonica and Larissa, the light lancers we've been recruiting, up towards our army at Apollonia. The barracks is now completed at Thessalonica, meaning that we can recruit phalanx pikemen. We've also gained a new general who will add to this force, before continuing our explorations with our diplomat. The siege continues at Athens, with our clear plan being to starve them out. We'll check our towns for building slots before shuffling our spy around in the north. Next we're going to build a watchtower to help us keep an eye on the Thracian threat. Friendships can be fickle in this game, so it's important that we keep an eye on the Thracians to make sure they can't sneak an army down and attack us. At the start of our next turn, a new threat has emerged, a fleet containing a Brutii army. Although we'd started to rebuild our fleet at Corinth to tackle any Roman threat that might have come down there, our ships are still outnumbered by the Brutii, and therefore we can't attack their fleet head on. As it's clear the Brutii force has eyes for Corinth, we're going to take our army from Apollonia and start to march it down south so that it can support Corinth in the case of an assault by the Brutii. We'll reinforce it with the troops that we've got, and try and build up our fleet as far as possible. By chance we've come across a general from Gaul, so we'll again look to get some trade agreements in place with them, as well as trying to secure more money for our faction. We'll send our diplomat towards North Italy and the rest of Europe, looking again to encounter more factions, set up more trade agreements and earn more money. We'll then send our spy back up north towards the Thracians to make sure that we have a full view of what they're up to. We'll end with a quick check of our messages before clicking the end turn button. Over the end turn, the Brutii army lands and lays siege to Corinth, much as we suspected. We'll continue to march our army down south, hoping to get to Corinth in time before the Brutii can take it.